Music Monday.
Earlier in the show, we heard a song from a local group of students that will unite thousands of students from across the country in celebration of Music Monday. Canadian musician, former Winnipegger, Luke Doucet wrote this year's song. Tomorrow is coming and joins us this morning. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
As a musician, obviously this is a great initiative. Why do you think it's important to have an event like this?
Well, I think it puts into perspective a couple of things that are important. Primarily that music is important for young people. And I think that it's often assumed that music is an extracurricular activity, which for many people it is. But there's all kinds of evidence that it contributes a lot more to the overall educational makeup of young people than just for music. So I mean, it's positive. I'm a musician. I love music. I could talk about it all day. But there are other benefits as well. And I think that if those were understood, people might be quicker to support making music a more significant part of the educational curricula, as opposed to it being thought of as an extracurricular activity, you know?
For sure. Music education is a huge part of the event. But tell us about the song, Tomorrow is Coming.
Yeah. Well, I was asked to write this song specifically for this event, which doesn't happen to me very often. Usually I write songs and then they end up on albums or people record them or whatever. That's fine. But I was specifically asked to be a part of this and to write the song. So my goal was to write a song that young people could relate to, but of course young people in this case means people from the second grade all the way up to the end of high school, and that's a fairly diverse audience. And I wanted it to be positive, and that's challenging. You probably know this. Most musicians are sort of notoriously cranky in the way they write songs, and sometimes sadness or anguish or exhaustion or whatever it is that's motivating you, those are the easiest things to put into music. But Tomorrow is Coming is a positive. The message is that things are going to be good. You're going to get another chance for whatever it is you're doing in your life, and whether you have excessively positive or excessively negative emotions, they all work in music, and music's a great place to put that energy.
It really is, and I think though that you touched on it a little bit. When you are writing a song for an event like this, where do you go? Like, well, how do you get started?
You know, I haven't done it enough to know in general where one would go. I know in this case for me, you know, I have young people come up to me occasionally and tell me they like my work, and in some ways it's made me laugh. It's like I'm the Ringo Starr of indie rock because the kids like my music. So, you know, I just try and come from a place where things sound uplifting and happy and positive enough without being saccharine and losing the backbone of what I find important about music. And I don't know if that really makes any sense, but it kind of did to me when I was writing. It's like, okay, I want this to sound positive, but I don't know. It's a hard thing to do. Positivity is a difficult thing to put into pop music.
Sure.
For me, you know.
Sure. Well, you certainly did it. Tomorrow's Coming, great song. You're going to be performing that and some other songs later today.
Yes. Here
at the Forks at 11:30. Also, you can find the song on iTunes as well. Proceeds go to support the coalition. Thanks for being here, Luke.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Taking a break on BT.